All right, what up, YouTube? This is No Cap No Filter. I'm your host, Molly G, back at y'all with another episode of Running With You. And today we got to run about just something different today. This ain't no dating reaction video. This is basically, something I think that is very prevalent in the black community. Um, I don't know if it's a skit or not, but basically, a black mother is kicking out her son once he graduated and he's 18 to go and fend for himself, but he's not ready to leave. We're gonna react to this together. I haven't watched any of this, so go ahead on and break it down with me, and let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Without further ado, let's go ahead on and get into this. Like I say, I don't know if this is a skit, but this does happen in real life quite often. Especially if the child is not able to help out with any bills. But let's go ahead on and get into it.
I don't know what to do. It's too soon for this. Like
You've been graduated since May.
I can't stay here for long. Give me
You've been Today is the day. My firstborn done turned 18. We finna go find you your little place. You grown now. It's time for you to start handling stuff on your own. There go your down payment for your place. You done. You done here, baby.
Wait, so what I'm supposed to do about food and all that?
What you mean? We're gonna go ahead down to the little public aid office. And you gonna go fill out some applications and get you some link cards, go get you a job.
It's too soon for this. I don't know what to do. It's too soon for this. Like
You've been graduated since May.
I can't stay here for long. Give me
You've been graduated since May 1st.
Give me
It's
like a year or
June.
two.
It's almost end of June. July 1st coming up.
I don't know how
You
to
know what
live
I
on my
told
own.
you.
What is I supposed to do without you? I don't know. Mom, you know I can't go
You don't have
nowhere.
to, boy. I'm gonna be there with you every
So why
step
is
of
you
the
trying to
way.
kick me out?
I'm not trying to kick you out. I'm trying to get you ready for the real world. I ain't trying to kick
So
you
what?
out.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, man, I don't know if this is a skit or not, but like I say, man, a lot of skits are based in reality, and a lot of people actually deal with this in real life, especially in the black community. I don't know what it is. I just think that the parents are ready for the child to move about the nest. I think the child is ready to move out the nest because you're looking at your peers, and it's almost like you're being made fun of if you living with your parents after you graduate high school, especially when it comes to the males. Females, they're a little bit more lenient. Females got to at least 25 years old, but nobody bats an eye when a woman is living with their parents, because they just look at it like they're getting themselves together. But when a male is living with their parents, anything past 21, or he's looked at as a bum. But it's crazy because when I was 18, I was ready to get up out my mama house because I just couldn't deal with her rules. I was just ready to go to school. I was ready to go either live on campus or, live near campus and just figure it out. And I think that really hinders a lot of black folks because you get to making bad financial decisions. You get to buying cars that you shouldn't be buying. You get to messing up your credit. You get to indulging in things financially that you look back and say, damn, I made this mistake, instead of just living with your parents. If you're going to school route, you go to school until you be able to go ahead on and get yourself a place after you have been in your career field. Save your money, stack, and while you're living with your parents, if they have any financial literacy, they could give you game, which they should have been doing this even before you graduated. But, a lot of us come from backgrounds where our parents didn't have much financial literacy. Now we have this opportunity to have the internet right at our fingertips at any time to go learn these things. It's no excuses anymore, you know. But yeah, man, when it comes to leaving out the house, most people they either, you know, go get in the workforce, go to the military, or they'll go to school, you know, and after that you just figure it out and get it how you live. Now this lady, she's even giving him a down payment. A lot of people don't even have that. They gotta save that themselves. Well, let's go ahead on and continue.
I'm not ready yet.
You're not ready because you keep saying you're not ready. That's why
know
you're
what
not
to
ready.
do. How's I'm supposed to get food, clothes, provide for myself?
You have clothes.
I don't know how to do none of this shit.
I'm gonna make sure you got some food in that refrigerator for a few months.
Oh, you can't do this to me.
I can't do what?
You can't. You cannot do this.
But
to
you
me.
would take that money and go buy some clothes.
You cannot do this to me.
You would take that money and go buy some clothes.
Please, you cannot put me out, Mom.
You
I'm not gonna know what to do, bro.
Boy, you making this harder than it
I
gotta
ain't even
be.
grown all the way yet. 21
is
is
grown.
my age. Why you
Boy.
trying to put me out for? What did
You
I do
grown.
to you? I graduated high school, like you said. That's
Okay.
it, bro.
It's time
And
for
you
you to
telling me I
find
gotta
you.
go?
You said you're not going to college, right?
No, I'm not
Okay,
going to
then.
college.
So then this is what
Can I
it's
just get
come
a
to.
couple months, a year, or something to
No,
figure
this
something
is what it's
out?
come to. You don't want to go to college. You ain't fill out no application. You played in your ass the whole school year.
Okay,
You been graduating.
a lot of women they resort to, and that's another thing. A lot of the times it be single mother household. A lot of women resort to this when they, you know, when they're single and they don't have a man. You know, they feel like they could boost their value by getting their kids up out the house. So when they meet a man, they'll be like, "Yeah, I got kids, but I live alone." You know, so that'll make a man be more open to, you know, taking her serious because he ain't got to worry about having no stepchildren around that he can't discipline. You know, and even if it's not when it comes to discipline, just step kids around, period, because you know a lot of men would rather not have to deal with that in the entirety. You know, because a lot of kids they're gonna come up with a lot of their problems and it's kind of evasive. You know, it's basic like how I was on Baby Boy. Sometimes, you know, you'll have your kid there, and he probably there longer than they should have been because they're not applying themselves. You know, like this kid right here, he just graduated, but as in the movie Baby Boy, Jody, he was like what 23, 22 years old. So he was there years after he graduated and he wasn't applying himself and he was making mistakes. So sometimes you could just overstay your welcome and you know you get drove to the point where somebody gonna put you out, especially when it's trying to appease a man at the same time, you know. Um, but a lot of women, you know, when it comes to not having a man and they son there, they look at their son like the man of the house, you know, and it's that fixation with their son, like, well, you know, and they try to make their son into the man that they will want to be with, you know, and you know, so long as they ain't got no man there physically, they can have their son and their son be the man of their house and the son helping out any way that he's capable of, you know, and they will want their kids to be there even longer than possible. So it's two ways, it's two different, you know, ways that can happen. But me personally, like I say, man, I was just ready to leave, bro. I just ain't want to be the person that was just living with their moms after high school, and I just rather go figure it out and bump my head, and I damn sure bumped my head. But you know, I think this is very prevalent in the black community. Like I say, I think when it comes to other races, especially like Mexicans, they will really have a lot of people in the household, and everybody is, you know, putting, you know, a hand in on helping out with the rent, and everybody is working, everybody is contributing, and that helped them out for generations. You know, they helped them out for generations, and they be able to drive off that. You know, but black people, we don't really have that same type of culture, you know. But I want to know what y'all think down in the comment section below. If y'all agree with her, do y'all disagree with her? Have y'all experienced this yourself? Go ahead on and write it down in the comment section. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, what you're waiting on. Till next time, I'm out.